All right, it is Ask the Greensboro Mayor Day, so Nancy Vaughn is here. She's taking your questions. This person's asking, what is going to happen to War Memorial Stadium?
Well, it's already happened. We deeded the property to North Carolina A&T. They will be renovating it to historical standards. They have always used War Memorial Stadium as their baseball stadium. And their, I think the tie-in with A&T and the baseball stadium is just perfect. So they continue to play their games out there. The city does not own a baseball stadium at this point. So it's in the hands of North Carolina A&T, and they've raised some good money to rebuild.
So this next question is about beach music. Please help get beach music moved back to LeBauer Park.
Well, I like LeBauer Park. It was a little bit more intimate, but more people are actually seeing it at the ballpark. It might be hard to tell because the ballpark is so big. And I do think that people miss it at the LeBauer Park. But there are a lot of people who brought blankets and were sitting out on the baseball diamond and dancing, and so I think it's probably going to stay there.
The leaves are starting to fall.
Yes, they
Still
are.
no change in leaf collection. We have lots and lots of leaves.
No change, no.
So again, you have to use the receptacles.
The receptacles, yes, and the biodegradable bags. And that we don't have any plans at this point to revert to what it was last year and all the years before that. Most of our machinery has been sold off, so that's really not even an option at this point. And we're not the first city in North Carolina to do that. Asheville, they discontinued loose leaf collection a long time ago, and they're kind of the leaf capital of North Carolina. And there are other large municipalities who no longer pick up leaves.
Okay. Can you please provide the website for sample ballots? I've searched online and I'm unable to locate it. There's a couple key things with this.
So I just type in NC voter lookup and it'll bring up the voter search tool. Now the issue with the ballot is they were on the site last week. They took it down because of RFK petitioning to get off the ballot. So there is no active ballot right now until that is resolved. But just go back and check every day. It says sample ballot. And what's nice about the specific ballot is that you're not looking at races that you're not going to vote in. So it'll be, your county commissioners, your school board members, your state representatives.
Yeah.
And of course, Greensboro got really kind of diced up when it came to congressional representatives. Instead of having one, we have three. So
yeah, there's no one sample ballot, one size fits all. So you really do have to look up your voter information to be able to find that. So you can find that at the North Carolina Board of Elections. I mean, that is just easy.
Yes.
We appreciate the efforts that you made to improve East Market, Mayor. Is there any way we can convince you to stay until the improvements are completed?
I'll tell you, there are people on council who are going to make darn well that those improvements are implemented, and improvements throughout the city. I do think that we have a really great team, and I am sure that even though we will maybe not be on council anymore, that we're still going to follow some projects that we've started and that we would like to see through fruition.
So this person says, I'm a grandmother who has custody of my grandchild and I'm looking for affordable housing because I'm retired. How do I find out about housing communities that may offer some discounts, and what about affordable housing here in Greensboro?
So affordable housing is probably our #1 issue that we have. We really are at a crisis level. The city does not build housing. We help subsidize, especially when it comes to affordable housing, but it's up to the private sector. And right now, unfortunately, it appears that they have found this to be a luxury apartment niche, and that, one-bedroom apartments are being rented at $1,500. We can't do anything when it comes to rent control or tell people that they have to put so many units aside, but we're working on it to see what is it that we can do to bring more units into Greensboro and Guilford County. We need to also get some new developers who know how to build affordable housing and how that they can leverage all the different tax credits that are available. And that's one thing that we do, is we give tax credits.
That's what I was about to say. Can't we give some kind of credit or incentive or something like that to developers to come in here to do that?
Yes, and we are.
Okay, we want to see more of it then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We've got a bunch more questions, and we've got one more segment left for you to answer, to get your questions answered. 336-379-5775.